Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Oh, freezing rain is the worst.
And a little bit different, though, from the severe heat we've seen at the beginning of February, Alana.
No, the warmth and freezing rain is terrible. My least favorite weather incident is freezing rain. Very, very dangerous. Okay. But yeah, we've seen the warmth to kick off the month. Our southwesterly flow, we saw those whipping winds, and we've changed things just a little bit today. As we take that view of Salt Lake, you look towards the mountains. Scott Taylor catching this one. We had a weak storm system come through that brought some light snow to the higher elevations, some light rain showers to our valleys. Pretty shot there. But gosh, those mountains could use a little more snow. Look at the snowpack. We're sitting at 77% of average. Now, you just listened to that severe weather story about all of the areas seeing ice and snow, and gosh, we're just not one of them, especially in eastern Utah or southern Utah. We do have a storm on the way, and that is going to bring the potential of some snow to our direction. As we look, healthy amounts in the north, but not where we've been the last 2 years. When it comes to snowpack, we had a record year before, and then last year we were above average. Taking a look at that snowpack, you can tell we could benefit from a storm. As we take a check on Sandy, great shot coming from dawn where we saw the sun coming out. That cloud cover was there, but it was really nice. Once we cleared that moisture, we saw the temperatures falling just a bit. Our wind shifted from the southwest to westerly with that front moving south and then stalling out. High pressure setting up as we head into tomorrow. So a little bit of a ridge before that storm really moves in and takes over for our Friday. 20s and 30s out there right now. It's been a few days since we felt like February, and tonight we've changed the game following the front as we're knocking on the door of freezing in Salt Lake. We're there in Ogden, 20s in Logan. Heber's frosty, 38 in Provo. So you can see where that cooler air has filtered in tonight. The 24-hour temperature change kind of illustrates it for you. Look at that. We're 28 degrees colder right now than where we were 24 hours ago, even colder in Logan and Provo. So that cold front making its presence known. As we get through the overnight, we'll see those 30s with mostly clear conditions expected. Winds were whipping after midnight, but then once the cold front came through earlier today, we switched and we saw the winds relaxing, but we still posted really big numbers throughout the state for the winds. We saw our wind advisories expiring and things quieting down with that westerly flow, still breezy at times. So Thursday will be quiet, but look at the precipitation potential throughout the western United States. We've got moisture moving in, and Utah will be impacted with that cold front, but we won't see as much moisture as places like Idaho and Oregon as that storm system moves in. As we look at our Friday precipitation potential climbing, a wintry mix is expected. It's going to start as rain, and we'll see how quickly that cold air will flood in. Showers expected into central Utah and the southern portion of the state. The mountains should pick up some snow, which it desperately needs. We looked at those numbers. Futurecast will walk us through that. Quiet conditions lifting that stalled front out of here. Here's the ridge and a warm front that comes through late tomorrow. We could see some isolated showers. There's a really small chance, but really increasing cloud cover in northern Utah for your Thursday, as temperatures will remain slightly above average but not in record territory. We watch as that cold front moves our direction. Here we are Friday overnight with the cloud cover and some light prefrontal showers. Boom! Look at that as it sweeps on through. Starts in the afternoon, heads into Salt Lake County, and then by 5 p.m., evening commute is in the central portion of the state. Again, valley rain, mountain snow. You can see where the snow is. The Wasatch Back could pick up some accumulating snow. Snow levels starting at about 7,000 feet. And it depends on how quickly that cold air moves in, because you can see behind the front northwest flow and drier air wanting to take over. This will be a storm that keeps things interesting, but it clears really quickly. It's out of here by early Saturday morning, meaning we'll see cold conditions lingering, but we won't see moisture sticking around. Taking a look at snow accumulation, this is early estimates here, 8 to 16 inches for the Cottonwoods and the upper peaks, including the western Uintas. Northern mountains could go 6 to 12, 3 to 7 for our central mountains, even less in the south. Now, if we do get that colder air, a trace to an inch on the valley floor, the benches could do a little better. Mountain valleys, 3 to 6 possible for the Wasatch Back. So we're going to fine tune those numbers as we get closer. That's based off the latest model run. 40s and 50s for tomorrow with increasing clouds throughout the day. Thursday, it's a break day, but it changes for Friday. 67 in Moab, 68 in St. George. Just so much going on for our February. As we look at the St. George 7-day, you're going to be able to tell that those temperatures really decline. Big game there on Sunday. Isolated showers possible on Friday. Again, this system clears very quickly early Saturday morning. The Wasatch Front shows the decline in numbers with that wet weather. Rain to snow, 50s to 30s. upper 60s to 30s. What a week. February. Whew, what a roller coaster ride. And we're only a few days in.
I was going to say, we're halfway through the week, right? Right? We're getting there.